And we're back, and you're listening to BossUp with Kia on PowerandPraiseRadio.com. Your business matters. I'm getting ready for the overflow. That has been my testimony all year because my life has been overflowing with winning seasons, and I'm just excited. I'm very excited also to have someone in the building with me on today that has been helping me win in this winning season with my fashion. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with stepping out with a little style and grace and be ready for the world. That's how you build your confidence up. So I am very excited to introduce to the world Miss Antoinette Cain. Hello, Miss Antoinette.
Hey, everybody, and thanks for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for being on the show. How are you today?
I'm doing great.
Awesome. I want to get right down into business. Tell the world, who is Antoinette Cain?
Okay, well, where do you want me to start?
Oh, anywhere. You can start anywhere from putting on the lipstick on your doll babies, so wherever you want to start, honey.
Okay, well, I won't go too far back. But Antoinette Cain, at this moment, is the mother of Zaya and Crystal. I have two beautiful, beautiful children who are my strength.
Okay.
I am a blogger. I'm a plus-size model, and over this past year, I've been building my online store. I have an online boutique.
Awesome. You hear all of that. She's a mother, a blogger, a model. She's just doing it big, and I'm just excited because I love to see what she's doing, especially in today's world where fashion is always changing, and she's always bringing out something unique and something new. I'm like, oh, I want that. Oh, I want that too. Yeah. I want that one too. And she's right there ready to give me what I need and what I want, and she'll make sure that I am on point. So that is awesome. Tell the world, how did you get started? What was your motivation to get started for your business?
Well, it was all kind of a perfect storm of things to happen. A few years ago, around 2014, I just found myself at a point where my children were getting older, and I found myself with more time on my hands to do my own thing. At first, and still it's kind of uncomfortable. It's kind of really like finding a new identity.
Okay.
So at that point, I felt like, I might as well go ahead and start on these dreams that I've been dreaming about for so long.
To the people.
And go ahead and do something about them.
Wow, that's amazing. You don't hear that story a lot. You hear a lot of procrastination and a lot of people waiting and just doing different things in between time just to see where their dreams or visions are going. Some people just push their dreams to the side. Some people don't even utilize the time that they have and realize what they have inside of them could be birthing, during that perfect storm.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that motivates me. Hopefully other people will see what I'm doing and be motivated to go ahead and chase after what it is they want in their own lives.
Right.
Because honestly, at that point in my life, I was just a mother. Not just a mother. Being a mother is a beautiful thing. But I wasn't really doing anything to feed myself. And that's when I kind of, really found myself feeling real depressed because I really didn't know what to do with myself.
Wow.
And so my sister, she actually told me about a model call that was happening in Sumter. And at first, I kind of just, let it go in one ear and out the other. And then I was like, this is something I always wanted to do. And this is my opportunity to do it. It's right here in my backyard. I can't pass it up. And so I went on the model call. I was cast for the show, and that was my first show. And at that same time, I figured, let me go ahead and use what I know is my gift, which is writing, to tell people about what it is that I'm doing. And so that's when I started my blog. So I always tell people that my blogging career, my modeling career were all born at the same time.
Wow, that's just amazing to hear, because you just don't hear this story a lot. It's just amazing to know that somebody actually took the time to impart in you, planted a seed, and you took the time to birth that seed, and that's just amazing. That's motivation and inspiration on its own.
Because sometimes the people around you see things in you that you don't see yourself.
Right.
And at that time, my sister knew that, it's something I've talked about, something I wanted to do, and she, told me about it, so I went ahead and went after it.
Wow, kudos to the sister, kudos to you for, making that dream or that vision be known so you can step out on faith and do what God has called you to do. And I promise you guys, she is doing it very well.
Thank you.
She is working her gifts in excellence, and I love it. I love it. I love it. So tell us the name of your business.
Okay, my business is Charm Life Media Services and Apparel, and my modeling career, my blog, and my boutique all fall under the umbrella of that business.
Awesome, awesome. So you have awesome services all under one business. So what were some of your inspirations, coming up? What motivated you? Like who have you seen in the media or somewhere, that kind of inspired you to keep going?
Well, it's not necessarily anyone famous, but growing up, I was always, and I still am, very shy and quiet and reserved. And so, and I remember in my 6th grade English class, we had a unit where we had to write poetry. And it was something I was already doing, but had not shown anybody. And we had an assignment to write a poem, and I, passed it in. And the next day, my English teacher, she made such a big deal about it. She even bought me some poetry books.
Wow.
And, she told me how good it was. And at that point, I knew that I had a gift, that I was good at something. And I've always known that writing is my gift and what I'm good at.
Wow, that's awesome. So you do the poetry too, huh?
I do,
Okay.
I do.
All right, let me find out. You got some things going on I didn't know about.
Yeah, hopefully a poetry book will come sometime in the future. But yeah, I write poetry. That's actually my outlet. Writing poetry and journaling. When things are just crazy all around me, I just kind of, go to somewhere in the corner to myself and write, whether it be poetry or just my thoughts.
Wow, go in your secret place, and that book will be a blessing to many people. People don't understand how someone else's writing can change someone else's life. You are a blessing to be a blessing to others, and I know that coming through poetry, because I love poetry, and that's like a relaxation for me. It kind of keeps me calm. It helps express me through others' writing. So I know that it's going to be a blessing. I'm excited. I'm already excited for it. I haven't even seen it. I'm just finding out about it. So you guys better stay tuned and keep up with it, because I'm going to get the first copy autographed. Speaking it in the atmosphere. So tell the listeners, give us some advice about what it is to be in this fashion world on today, and how to kind of keep up with it, or just being yourself, just staying confident in being yourself.
Well, for me, being a creative person, the thing that I gravitate to most about fashion is the creative side of it. Being able to create one look one day, one look another day.
Right.
You may feel, like wearing something bright and flowery one day, and another day you may feel like expressing another mood just through fashion. And so it's the creative part of it that I love most about fashion. And as far as working in the fashion industry, it's kind of like, finding your own lane, because there's so many things that you can do with fashion. And of course, me, I'm a plus size model. And that's, a unique place to be, especially this day and time with social media and, it being a growing part of the fashion industry. So I've learned a lot about fashion. I enjoy it thoroughly. But being a plus size model, it is a unique thing.
It is. My mom and my sisters, I call them the traditional women, because they are so like, oh gosh, you're still stuck way back in the days. And I'm like, come on now, can you just do something different? Like, put a different color on other than black and white. Can we do something? Trying to change it up a little bit. And I know that because they're older, and it's kind of stuck in their ways a little. It's kind of hard, but they're trying.
But people like that are like the most fun to work with in fashion. Because you show them different things they didn't expect, and just to see them like, oh, I wouldn't have thought to put those things together, but I like it.
That is the reaction that I get all the time with them. And then it's funny, because then I'll see my mama, she'll try to change something up every now and then, and she'll come try to show me and see if I notice. you know, she got on a different necklace or a different color pair of shoes or something.
Well, at least she's trying.
She's trying. She's trying. And, you know, that's what the world needs today, just to try.
Mm-hmm.
Try something different every now and then. It doesn't hurt. There's so much out there in the world, especially when it comes down to fashion, when it comes down to anything. It's so much out there to get, and just try it. You just never know what will happen.
It's easy to get caught up in fashion trends. You know, what's in this season, what's in next season.
Yes.
But me, I like for fashion to be personal. Wear what you want to wear, not what this magazine dictates you should wear, what this person says you should wear, or wearing what this person is wearing.
Right.
Just be unique and find what your own style is. That's what makes it fun.
Yes. It does, and that's something that people need to grasp hold of. It just making it fun. You know, if you make your life fun, you'll be, you know, a little better, a little happier. You know, have a little gladness and a little joy in your life, because now you're doing something that you just never thought. You never knew that you would wear those heels, but you decided to put them on one day
and wear them with confidence.
And wear them with confidence.
Yes.
And now, you know, can't stop you from wearing heels, but you know that's a boost of confidence. So you just never know until you try, and that's what I love about your stories. You tried it, and now you know, it's setting an example for others to try.
Right.
And that is awesome. That is awesome. Awesome. So tell us, what are some things that you have coming up in the world today?
Okay. Well, I do want to tell you about the Charlotte Curry Fashion Weekend. I just did that last night, and I had a blast. It was the first year for the event, and it turned out beautifully. I had a wonderful time.
Wow.
And I look forward to participating next year.
Yes.
Now, I did not enjoy all that wind on the highway coming back, but I had a wonderful time at Curry Fashion Weekend. And I have a show where I'll be walking in Augusta for a style by Mia Davis. That'll be in June.
Okay.
But for now, I'm just updating my inventory and stuff on my website, my online boutique.
Awesome. Yes, Mia Davis, she is another stylist in Columbia, and I have worked with her before, and I just love her style as well.
Very talented.
Very, very talented. And you guys, if you check out Miss Antoinette Cain on her websites and on social media, let me tell you something, the girl is bad on the runway, okay? She be doing her thing on the runway, and I just be excited. I'm like, yes, honey, if you can do it, I can do it too.
Look, I have come a long way from that first show here in Sumter. Because I just thought, just because I was so used to, you know, wearing heels, and people always compliment me on the way I wear my heels, and I just knew, okay, I could wear heels on a day-to-day basis.
Right.
This is going to transition easily into becoming a model, and that was not a case.
Right.
People think you just jump on the runway and just take it from there. No, there's work to it.
Yes, I
know.
know.
You have to know what you're doing up there.
Trust me, I tried, and I knew that was not my gifting in modeling. But you have to know your lane too. You know, you have to know it, but it's still a stepping stone just to know that you can just try it.
Exactly.
Just try it and see
right.
what's going
You don't
on.
know if you don't try.
You don't know until you try it. So what are we looking forward to when it come down to your blogging?
Okay, well, with my blog, at first, when I started it off in 2014, it was primarily a women's empowerment blog. But I wanted to include every part of my life in it, my life and my career, everything that's going on with me. So it has evolved into a fashion and lifestyle blog.
Okay.
With the fashion, of course, being the modeling and boutique and all. And the lifestyle still includes women's empowerment, but it includes other things also.
Awesome. So I hear that you have a boutique in the works, speaking it in the atmosphere. So have a boutique in the works. So I'm excited about some new and unique things that you have coming out soon. I'll tell the people how they can find you.
Oh, absolutely. Well, Charm Life Boutique is already here. The online boutique is already here. And I'm hoping, well, I'm not hoping, I know in the future I'll have a brick and mortar business.
Yes.
But for now, you can order or look at what I have to offer on trulycharmlife.com. You can go to the website and go to the navigation bar and choose Charm Life Apparel, or you can type in trulycharmlife.com/charmlifeapparel. But that's where I house my inventory for my boutique. I started off primarily with plus size fashion,
Mm-hmm.
but it has evolved, evolved into different sizes. I wanted to include different sizes because I have a daughter who's not plus size, and it didn't feel right, having a boutique where she couldn't wear any of the clothes. So I want to include fashion for all women.
Right.
And me being the creator that I am, I wanted to have some say in what I'm offering in my boutique.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't want to do just wholesale stuff.
Right.
So I decided to start thrifting and incorporating secondhand fashion. That way, I can go and find unique things.
Right.
Things you're not expecting to find in a thrift store. And those are the things that I've been offering recently. I have actually decided to transition into a completely thrifted inventory.
People don't understand the greatness of thrifting.
I'm telling you.
If they just knew what the things that you can
find. You find some gems.
Listen.
Seriously, you find some gems.
It's just not what you think it is. You have to do it.
People think you go in and it's nasty and you find dirty. No, it's not like that. You actually find brand new stuff.
Yes.
Like stores will go out of business and they'll take their stuff to the local thrift store. So you never know what you might find. Or you may find something vintage, that's worth a pretty penny.
Yes.
That's just sitting in there.
Yes. You just never know. And I know when we went together, I was like, oh, wow. Let me come up in here a little bit more and see what I can find. And people think it's like $100 and $200 shirt. And you got it for $3.
That's exactly that. You can have on a $10 outfit or less, looking like $1 million.
Come on through here. Let me tell you something.
And look, and that extra money is in your pocket.
Yes, honey. Yes, saving but still looking good.
Right.
Okay,
it does not get any better than that.
Come on now. Every woman should want to do that.
Right.
Spending, but you're still saving at the same time and looking good.
Looking good
too.
Yes.
Ain't nothing wrong. So, do you offer personal assistance when it comes down to shopping and styling?
Not so much the styling. I haven't really gotten into that yet. But if someone asks me to look for a certain item for them, I will. Or even I've done it where I'll come to your house with my inventory so that you can shop.
Wow.
But I haven't gotten into the personal styling so much. Now, do I give advice? Yeah, people even inbox me asking advice, and I don't mind giving advice at all.
Well, that's awesome.
I'm actually just honored that anybody would reach out to me. Like, okay, what do you think I should wear with this dress? It's fun to me, so I don't mind doing it.
That's awesome. Well, you guys, you have someone here that doesn't mind helping you pick out a shirt, a pair of shoes, or even a pair of earrings just to say, yes, you can wear that and look good in it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Listen, I have been excited to have you on the show today. I look forward to having you back on the show because I know that there's some great things in store for you.
Absolutely.
And so we have to bring you back on so we can present it to the world and the world can see who you are and support and be there. And
well, I appreciate the opportunity to be here and tell your audience about what I have going on.
Yes, y'all better come on and jump up. Now listen, now when y'all see me out there, y'all know who did it, okay? Y'all know who did it, so ain't no need to ask. Y'all just go ahead on and get a business card and get your outfit too so we can all look good together.
Good,
yes, I love it. I love it. I appreciate you being on the show. Are there any final words you would like to give to our listeners on today?
Well, if they'd like to reach out to me on social media, everything's on social media these days. On Instagram, I am Truly Charmed One. On Facebook, I even have a little fashion group on Facebook. It's called Charmed Life Apparel by Truly Charmed, and you can just search that and send a request to join the group. And there you can find all my updated inventory. And I also am on Twitter. On Twitter, I'm also Truly Charmed One. And it's the number one, it's not spelled out. Truly Charmed One for both Twitter and Instagram.
Awesome, awesome. You guys, I will make sure that the comments, be listed, have your contact information listed as well. And if you guys do find something that you like, I do have a little promo code, BossUp, with her. So come on through. We all working together. You just never know. So
collaboration.
Yes, collaboration. So you might get a little discount if you find something that you like. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But I appreciate you again for being on the show. I look forward to having you back on the show so we can talk some more about the fashion world and what you have coming up. Awesome. And I thank you all for listening to Boss Up with Kia on PowerandPraiseRadio.com. You guys, I'll check back in with you on next Monday, same time, same place at 6 o'clock. You all have a wonderful evening.